I'm so unprepared right now. I forgot to turn on my camera and everything, but we are back. Yeah. So we are going to continue where we left off. I'm pretty sure there's going to be monsters nearby, so I'm going to sprint out the door just to kind of get away. I don't see anything, so I think we're good. This has been running for just a little bit. I came back after I ate and realized that nothing had been going. Like, it was just idle. I guess because it was out of charcoal. So I filled it back up a little bit, not a lot, with enough to kind of get it started, I guess. And we got some more charcoal going. So what we're gonna do now that we have our hammer and shovel, we're going to level them up by basically digging out for our base, which I marked it. Let me see. I have a little food? I don't have a lot. We're gonna have to continuously go back and get food, I guess. But if I come way over here, you can see this tower. This is basically where we are going to need to go to. And it's down to that level. So go ahead and just build back up for just a second. And basically from this line, this is the edge where my base is. This is the edge that I need to get rid of. And so since this is 3 high, we're just going to go ahead and dig away. This is probably going to be a long, boring stream for most people, but it's okay. It'll work out. I hope it ends soon. There we go. So that is going to be the layer that we are building on. I hope we didn't build too close. And I hope I didn't dig out way too far. We'll find out though. I guess let's just go ahead and keep going. And we're going to get a good bit of food here, which is good. We do need to go and grab some backpacks for picking up the dirt and the dirt and the food. Well, at least the dirt and the cobble. The food will just kind of keep on us. And actually, we might go and put some of this food in here and cook some stuff up. Let's see, we have food in here already. Do we have anything that we could make that's decent at regenerating food and saturation? That's 1.51 now. We'll just go ahead and eat what we have. Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and grab just one of these. And I don't want to be having to run back and forth over and over. So we're going to grab a few. Let's see, we'll drop both of those on the ground and they get pulled in. Awesome. And let's see, we don't need those flowers. We'll take the food and put it in our hotbar. Oops, I don't have my chat up, so I can't see nothing. There we go. Now I can see it. Let's go ahead and fill the lunch bag. Unfortunately, my neighbor is blaring the loudest music they could probably possibly do at the moment, which is very annoying. This may not take as long as I thought it would. I mean, we're definitely not going to be done today. Let's put it that way. There's just way too much stuff. I hope you can't hear that on stream. Do I have an axe on me at all? I got this. That should work. There we go. And we're just gonna have to pick up all of this dirt. We may end up letting some of it get deleted. I hope not, though. Every bit of dirt is good. I do need a magnet ASAP. All right. Let's see, get an axe out. I hate these trees that just constantly are around. There we go. I do hope that's the actual level that I'm supposed to go to, and I'm not mistaken. If so, I'm going to severely mess everything up and have to start over. I do need to make sure that I have my sleeping bag on me. Because we are definitely going to have to sleep. And I do. Now, I may need to go back and make some bronze. I didn't think about this. So I'm not 100% sure if I have enough material. In fact, I probably don't have enough stuff. Which is okay. It's just gonna be a little bit more crafting. There we go. I'm so happy I finally have the shovel. So much nicer. Right, we'll dig that out. Getting close to nighttime. Alright. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And just to make sure that I don't end up missing sleep. There we go. Let's pick a little bit more of this dirt up, because we will eventually end up needing this for our farms. And I don't know, is there any way to, like, make dirt other than through this recipe? We could do dirt creepers, or we can dehydrate sludge. How do you make sludge? Oh, Jesus. No, we're not doing all that. Well, hello. Yeah, if I remember correctly, whenever I built this in creative on my other single player world, I think there are a ton of holes underneath this area. So we're going to be fighting mobs as we get lower down. Hopefully not too many. Hopefully I lit up most of the holes. Although I don't remember. Should have made that scythe earlier because if I remember correctly, the scythe allows you to clean up the dirt and stuff a lot easier. There we go. And this like chews through your hunger. I don't remember if I have to go one more layer down or what. I think I just heard a zombie. All right. We're going to go over here and go down another 3 layers. Now that it should be a little bit easier. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So that is the bottom layer. The excavator. I couldn't think of what it was called, and I just looked down and saw it. And we're going to have to go and repair this shortly. The bronze definitely has a lot longer lifespan, the bronze excavator. All right, we're going to go repair it right now while we're at it. Just because I know I have this, but I don't think I have the crafting table. I don't. All right, let's see. We'll do like so. Wow, that only brings it up that much. Oh, goodness. I feel like this is a much bigger area than what I dug originally. But I guess I did have some flat area going around it to allow me places to run around. Alright, we're just gonna skip that portion for now. We'll get all the stone here in a second. The hammer feels so slow compared to the shovel. right, back to it. These bags are going to fill up with dirt so fast. On the next return pass, we'll probably pick up all the dirt we can, go and store it, and then continue. So that way we can keep collecting. Look at that. We got a modifier already. Perfect. There we go. Kind of weird how it falls like really far left, really far right, and then in the middle. How do I not have a dirt one? That must be the one that has the metals in it. I mean, the stones. And it's about to break again. Do they get less durable the more you use them? It really doesn't feel like I'm deep enough. Let's see. Let's turn you back on for a little bit. Two days of digging. Make sure we go to sleep immediately again. There we go. Right, and make sure we have a little bit of that. turn this off. There we go. Now I can see my stream. Wait till this pops and then we'll turn it off again. Here we go. It's crazy how fast the grass goes back in this game. Ooh, a little lag. Backup starting. See if the backup fails. Nope, it did not fail. All right, knock you down. And then we'll go here. Look at how close we got to building right on top of our farm. Good thing I didn't go too close. Or we'd have been severely limiting what we could do. Oops. All right, let's get out of that hole. And we need some dirt. And I don't know why I just filled it in at that level. We know it's going to just go down another level. We'll get to that whenever it gets to that point. Good start to a basement. Ooh, I hear the zombies. That means I didn't get all of the holes patched. So hopefully that zombie is not a Vengeance or whatever you want to call it. The really hard ones. Infernal, Eternal, something. All right, there we go. This looks more where we were at size-wise. I'm not gonna lie, that music is getting so annoying. I don't know if we're gonna worry about picking up all of this dirt. Yeah, we will. Why not? All right, back to the beginning we go to go down one more layer. Does that mean I need to go this way? I think it does. I swear I remember doing more stone. I'll have to go check that before we finish. 'Cause I'm thinking I'm doing something wrong. Oh wow, the black granite takes a lot longer to mine. Right, it's getting close to nap time. Some graphite, some iron. Hopefully that means there's a diamond vein. I forget. What's direct? Well, there's nothing directly below this one. We'll be able to finish this row. And we could maybe break this too. And there we go. What? I think my dog needs to go outside. I might need to do this real quick. Let me actually go do that. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I'm just getting logged into the server. All right. I'll say hopefully it lets me in. Should probably go repair this one more time. And then we're definitely going to go check the single player world. Because I really remember going deeper than that. But I could be wrong. There we go. And of course, there's a stone right in the way. Oh, there's that hole again. All right. Hopefully we don't fall in. Let's go ahead and just pick off these bits of rock. Cannot wait to get to LV and be able to make our infinite durability Instamine hammer. Perfect. Big hole. Can we not do that? Uh, uh, I guess I'll have to do that just so I don't end up screwing it up with path blocks. And starving again. I don't know, man. This really does look like the right level. But I'm not 100% sure. Dang it. Getting close to night. Let's see. Can we patch one more? All right. And get ready for bed. There we go. Oops. Oh, yeah, my microphone is working. But Greg Tech sounds are not on. Now they are. My bad. There we go. Really? Still haven't found that zombie yet. Wherever he may be. Sorry, gotta itch my face. Watch, it's gonna be like one more layer down. That would suck. But I just opened up a hole there. Look at that, we got 2 modifiers on the shovel, 0 on the hammer. There we go, that is gone. Why do I have to be starving? And I have no food. I do have food. I have cantaloupes. Alright, so we should go, let's see, let's disconnect, let's go to single player, let's go to here, and then we can see just about where we are. Alright, I mean, that really looks pretty close. Let's see, this is 742, 501, 87. Let's see, let's look on this side just to see. $779, 501, 87. $501.87. This is the level. How do I get these pieces? There we go. All right, with that, I guess we can do one of these. No. We can do one of these and do Steam base. Done. Oh, Jesus. Right, and then what? All right, go away, please. Okay, is this where it's supposed to be? Did I really cut off? I cut off a bit of the space whenever I took this stupid thing. I did. So here's the edge, and it goes all the way down here. And then it cuts back around. It curves out this way, and that's going to be the pathway to go towards the mountain. And then something's up with this. Yeah, so we're not perfectly lined up. Let's see. Which way? Is that right? There's the crafting table that I had set up. That doesn't look right. Does it? Yeah, it does. Oh, I want to say this is where it was. See, this must be the edge because I could see where I had dug down. Gotta be it. I just don't remember like a steep drop off like that. But maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that's gotta be it. At least that's what we're gonna go with. So in that case, let's go and empty out all of this dirt. Oh, that's full. Okay. All right. We need to basically inventory dump everything except for this and you. Let's also grab the little bits of food out that we had. Okay, and then a bunch of bags. All right, And then we'll toss those in. Now we need to grab all of these qubits. Oh god, this is going to take forever. Hopefully this chisel lasts for the whole build. If not, it can't be that hard to make, right? No, it's not that hard. Right, it's almost nighttime. We need to hurry up and sleep so that way nothing spawns. There we go. Perfect time. All right. Let's not sprint. Now, how does this work? If I just, like, hold the item... Well, that's not what I meant to do. At least it gives me a guide. Why would I do a double wall? Did I just pick up an egg? Oh no, it switched items in my inventory. Oops. That's incorrect. I can't believe I cut this much off. We don't want to put that one there yet. So I guess purple means air. Needs to be air. Right, we'll grab that one. Didn't mean to break you. I guess let's just go ahead and place them all down, and then we could pick up the missed places after. Not ready to put down the verticals yet. I should have went ahead and made the wand. We're finally starting to get a base. Dang it. Hopefully I'll have enough for this floor. Yeah, I should. Sure, this is riveting video. Only one more section to go. I think, okay, that is already placed. Okay. All right, now we can break you, break you. I gotta figure out what I want to do for the stairs. Because I did not plan that portion out. Now, that being said, let me check this picture I took of the map, because this picture should tell me, like, the starting edge. Negative 742. So that's the starting edge right there. But that's not the starting edge of this. That is the starting edge of the other color. which is here, which should be 3 blocks wide. Okay. So this should be here. Like so. Okay. Go ahead and sleep. This looks like about where it was. So like so. Huh? I'm confused again. Got this block. Let me grab it. Stop hitting the microphone. All right, so this is white. That one should show up as the wrong color. And then we have an extra white one here. So there's an extra white one on the outside. Which means that'll be like that. We're winging it. How about that? That's what we're gonna do. We're definitely not gonna double layer this wall though like that. We are going to single layer it. All right, and that should be the floor level. All right, so now we can do the roof above. I wish I had a flight potion and a builder's wand. To make this go way faster. As long as I can build the outline, I think I'll be pretty solid. There we go. All right. Now from down here, can we... This is way better. And the good thing, mobs can't spawn on this because it's Cupids. Oop, we need to keep going. Okay, enough of that. No work messages. No. They're messaging about more outages. All right. Ah. I know this one goes there, but I'm trying to save the little bits and pieces I do have. All right. What? Oh. Oops. Be nice if I didn't miss blocks. Oh, we finally ran out. But the good thing, I have that. And unfortunately, we really won't be able to finish this base until LV due to needing the Ophinix and an assembler. No, leave me alone. All right, let's go grab some more blocks and sleep. With that schematic, I think it kind of tears down my video a little bit. Just a hair. Let's actually take those out. Oh wow, it's a multi-cooker. That's awesome. Let's take the pears out because I don't want to accidentally eat those. We'll take this instead. Whoa, you can see the food inside. All right. Why spooky sounds? Dang it. All right. Now we can hopefully finish off this floor. And maybe even the roof. I put that there. I won't be able to get all of them. Close enough. Oh my god. Misclicking up a storm. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too short of a roof. I think it'll be perfect. Hopefully. Oh my god. 2 blocks in and I've already misplaced. forgot about those lights. I need to figure out what I need to do to make those. Oops. Clicking too fast. Hopefully next time, I mean, we still got to build the steam area, like the steam generation, but hopefully next time that we are building a building after that, we will have tons of building blocks, and we will have, what do you call it? What is the word? Building blocks and a wand. All right. And that's what we want to build a bunch of. But this is now a non-spawnable platform, I believe. And what we need to figure out is where do we want our stairs to go? Because we are going to do... Let's see. We're going to want it even with this, I guess. Where's the other machines? There they are. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not even. So maybe here. We could do like so. Would that allow us enough room for... Is this... Yeah. Oh. Heavy stream, Ambient Discord. I have a Discord down there that you can join if you would like. Alright. I think that's going to be where we put our stairs for now. Like that. Now we have stairs going up, and we can dig into the tunnel. All right, Now we need to build the next layer up. I'm pretty sure this goes out at least to here. Not what I meant to do. I like how whenever you place down the bag, it shows that it's not supposed to be there. Got you and you. And obviously the roof truly stops where it looks. Right there. Just get our outline going. We're probably going to make some minor changes to this build because it is very boxy, just to make it look a little better. I just haven't figured out what those changes will be just yet. Like maybe a rounded back porch with a pool in it or something. I don't know. Don't really use pools, but in this mod pack, you know, like there's no real point other than aesthetic reasons. All right, we're almost done with the outline. And there it is. The outline. All right, we'll build the total outline first. Or at least the roof, and then we'll build the walls vertical, just like we did on the last one. Huh? Oh, the stairs. I forgot about that. Okay, can I stop falling, please? Well, we're getting close to where the machines would go, which means our vision is going to get a little splotchy. Huh? Oh, whoops. I forgot some of this is open air. All right, so that is all open air. The only reason I had to do the open air was so that way the machine wasn't touching the roof. Because it looked horrible. And one of the machines I ended up having to like cut a hole out of for it to fit. And I was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Because as you can see, these machines where they're at now, this isn't going to be the final spot because they're actually going to raise up a block. And some of these may turn sideways. So like if they only can operate the input-output buses from one particular spot, we're going to rotate them. But, you know, like this one needs to go up a block. This one needs to go up a block because I think you can put the input-output hatches in the bottom. Basically for that reason. Oh, and we're out of blocks. We'll need to grab some more. Hopefully we actually have enough to finish the outline of this. Not many left. Might have to go on a expedition to make more stone, I guess. I actually don't think this will be enough for this floor. Didn't even notice I was getting messages. All right. Let's see how much of this I can get done before I run out totally. I severely underestimated how much of this crap I placed. I guess I could have done slabs for the roof instead, but I didn't think about that. Where's that one block misplaced? There we go. Take that down. Was this a wall? Uh, Wall all the way across. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. All right. What am I supposed to do here? Why did I make this 3 blocks wide? Oh, I made this 3 blocks wide because of the glass to make it not look stupid. So if that's the case, then this needs to be 3 blocks wide. But we don't want the center block filled, even though that's how I have it on the schematic, because we're going to use that for transporting pipes vertically. And we're going to find some strategically placed columns that we can do whenever we get down a level. And we ran out just like that. But we should have enough right here. We need to finish that wall off, though. There. That is pretty much complete. The other thing that we're going to want to do is, do I have... Let's see, let's go get some coal. I mean, not coal, some dirt and signs. And we're basically going to mark out everywhere that our stuff is going to go. Let's see, we need... Let's see, we'll just grab 11. And then we need signs. I know we made some. And then we're going to need slabs. Oh, look, here we have another 6 of these. And if we could just find some sticks. Hopefully that's enough. And this is just going to help us be organized. Like, for instance, this will end up being the, what is it called? This one is steam presser. Done. All right, and then this one is the centrifuge mixer thingy. Is it going to be this one? No. This one, steam separator. All right, and then what the heck is this one? This? Yep, steam grinder. Okay. We're going to leave off the steam boiler for right now. This is going to be the steam blender. Yep. All right. And then you are going to be steam squasher. Done. All right, we could take these single blocks from underneath out. Oh, got it. All right, and this one will be the steam hearth. And this is the steam fuser. And I think that's all of them. Yep. And that leaves us room, like, we can eventually spread them out. Like, if we want a second steam hearth, we can kind of rotate it around. Or do whatever, you know? So, like, the steam hearth, right? This one, your input bus and output bus. Huh. I don't know. We'll play around with those whenever we get to them. But we have everything marked out. Now we basically need to go vertically, get our glass, finish off this wall, dig our little tunnel. Let's see. Why did I do that? All right. There we go. We'll keep it loaded. And do we have torches? We do. All right. We're going to want this tunnel to be at the same exact spot as this. There we go. All right, now how deep do we want this storage area to be? Guess let's see. So if we hit J, we're not far enough in. We could still go a good ways. Yeah, we're not even halfway. I mean, that's a pretty big storage area, and we can expand on it later if we want. From there, we're just going to end up digging outwards in both directions. And then we might make a temporary setup for the creosote down below, like in the storage area, and then move it up top whenever we finally get enough materials. Because what I want to do up there is going to be pretty big. Like, it's stacking 4 or 5 coke ovens high. And yeah, we still have to clear the land. And I don't think we clear it that far. I think it clears to like here. And then I think this level might be the steam base building thing. This is going to be pretty nice. All right. Now that we have that, what should we do? Do we start progressing towards LV stuff? I figure once we get some of the higher tier things, we'll come back and do all of this. It's like we could do this. We could do barrels. Let's see. Let's go and sleep, but then also we need to grab a bunch of wood and put it in that macerator. I don't remember, like, can the diamond barrels be used for anything? Diamond barrel. That's 108 slots. That's 108 slots. 135 slots. Still 108. So, like, can you use it to make... I think use it... You need it to make shulkers. Oh my gosh. That's horrendous. But the diamond... Let's see, if we upgrade the diamond barrel... No. Diamond chest. This thing, though, however... is used in a lot of things. Oh, look at that. There's a diamond chest cart. Yeah, splicer, diamond chest cart, crystal chest, obsidian, dark steel, used to make sigil of augmentation holding or whatever. We're not doing turrets, but this is what we really want is the diamond compartments, which I guess it would be better if we went the diamond chest route because then we could just turn it into diamond compartments later and it'll be fine. Let me scooch back. But that being said, making a barrel is decently cheap. EFR adds with it vanilla barrels, not to be confused with Java barrels. These are essentially like chests, but they can be placed next to each other and opened with a block above them. Sounds very good. Right, for those compact machines. We probably will do barrels because I want to put barrels underneath the multi-machines. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and grab some of this. And we'll do this. And then I just broke a crop. Good job. Grab a little bit of you. And then we want to do... How do I keep putting up this hammer? I need to leave one over here so I can actually turn my machines on and off. You. There we go. I need a better way to gather this stuff. Look at that, we did make a bunch of iron, which is great. We will probably go and smelt this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll let that charge up. And we're going to need 10 buckets. Question is, yes, we have 10. There we go. The reason I do that is so that way it will smelt through the whole stack, because a single creosote bucket does 32. In case anybody was wondering. This is finally starting to produce steam, which means we can probably turn this on. As long as it's not pulling an insane amount of stuff. Let's see. We'll grab a couple more of those. That should be giving me wood pulp, right? 29. Okay. Now it should give me rubber pulp. Let's see, in the macerator. Yeah, wood pulp. Perfect, that's gonna go for a while. Get us some extra wood pulp for barrels. And meanwhile, what we really need to do is go to the Nether and build out a room. What is this? Does it have... No, it does not have one yet, which is fine. Let's see, we'll grab some more of this. We'll keep the flint and steel just in case something happens. Now what I'm trying to do is to basically... Oh, I went the wrong way. That's okay. Can you chill? I'm basically trying to build an area that I can't be attacked. Or stuff can't spawn in here, at least. Alright. And with that, what we're gonna do is... basically chisel this whole area. Oh. Ouch. Where did you come from? Okay. go. That is now blacked off. Now let's continue. More ores. Some lead. Oh god, that breaks so fast. Alright, we're gonna pop back through and go make us another chisel. And the reason we're gonna chisel stuff is that stops the pigments from spawning. And that is really what we want to not spawn. Because they will just start destroying you for no reason. Especially if you're mining stuff. Hurry up and go to sleep. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna need iron. And let's see, chisel. I want... Ooh, that requires diamond. That requires obsidian sheets. Rockium chisel. Alright, let's just do 2 screws, 3 plates. We're gonna make enough for 2. And I need a saw. I need a hammer for this anyway. And a screwdriver. And I need more sticks. Alright, and we need torches. There we go. All right. Let's take that off so we can actually see the X's a little better. And we'll break these. Whoa. That's interesting. Didn't know you could do that. I don't know why I'm chiseling such a big area. I should have made this a lot smaller. But in case I ever want more space, we'll have it. Whoa. Oh, that's cobblestone. Okay. Oh, oh, that's another garden. Perfect. Ah, that broke. Yeah, I think you can do this a lot better if you pick it all up first and chisel it. Less breakages. All right, now we can dig out these ore pieces. Yep, you can already hear the pigman getting mad. Right, and then one piece here. Now we should be good to light everything up. There we go. And we'll put a couple torches down this hallway. Just to have a little light. Now, the one thing that we're going to have to find immediately is sulfur. And that looks like ardite, which, yeah, we don't have the mining level for. Tetrachedite, we'll pick that up. Some small iron ore. All right, and we also need to do these. All right, let's look at the quest for sulfur. Making rubber is now more complicated. You need raw rubber and sulfur. Finding a sulfur vein in another seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Found on Y 5 through 20. Later on, you can get sulfur from chemicals like hydrogen sulfide and pyrite. Between 5 and 20, we are at 81. So what we can do is we can actually start digging down. Whoa. Oops. All right. I thought that was a creeper. That scared the absolute crap out of me. All right. And we can throw a torch there. Now, how do we handle this? Got some wolves. Not much else. Please don't sneak up on me. Did I place that there? Guess I did. And torch. All right. And shovel. $52. We've still got a ways to go. Huh. Right, let's throw a little bit more of that away. Definitely want to grab some of the magma. Oh, and other quartz. All right, we're getting close. Hey, we found an ore vein. Look at that. Oh, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of you. All right, so just want to be extra careful that I'm not going to get murdered. What is that? Electrotine? Diatomine. Hey. Let's see, we'll put one of you here. Alright, we're gonna need another one of these chisels. Yep. Oh, I heard the spider. Alright, so now we just need to find sulfur, which we found two different veins. Brown, limonite, and iron. And then saltpeter, electrotine, diatomine, and a lunite. Which I guess a lunite is what you use to make aluminum? I thought that was a luminite. But I could be wrong. Alright. Let's keep going up. At least we have a good, nice little area, like base camp, that we don't have to worry about stuff spawning on us. Alright, we are out of food that will benefit us, so let's go back through the portal. And, of course, it is nighttime. Go ahead and sleep. Alright, and we have soul sand, which is awesome. We have these nether gardens, which we need to plant one. I guess it has to be on netherrack. There we go. Hopefully that will spread a little bit. Alright, and netherrack dust. More iron, we can throw it. Gluttony shard. What do we use the gluttony shard? Ring of nutrition. Don't know what that does. Balsamic cake. Rapier of Strix. A nether shard. Oh, looks like we're getting kind of far into some things. Let's see, is there anything else that can be done with? Make it into food. But since we have it, we'll eat it. What does tetrahedrite turn into? Antimony and copper? And platinum residue? Diatomite. Gives you sapphire and... Flint, iron, and sapphire. Alright, we don't need that right now. We don't need that. Electrotine. Oh, it's used for blue alloy. Okay, we'll hold on to that. And the lead. Realgar turns into Realgar nuggets. Which I'm sure gets used later on. Or who knows what. And we got some saltpeter. Which saltpeter and tin gives you strengthened glass with molten glass. Or you can get potassium dust. Ah, you can use this to make gunpowder. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this gluttony shard and hopefully not die. Alright, we didn't die. I'm just scared that something we're gonna eat is gonna end up just, like, murdering us. Alright, and throw all of this stuff in here. Don't need the fire charge. Oh, look at that. All of our iron is done. So once you get an iron barrel, I'm sorry, iron chest. Oh, you need iron chest for all of this too? Crap, I didn't know that. How do you upgrade this? Ah, you could just do a double gold plate with an iron one to upgrade it. How do you get iron to gold upgrade? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. So I guess let's just do this. Let's make a bunch of iron chests, which need double iron plate. Oh, it'd be so easier if we had LV already. Do we have... Did this finish yet? Oh, it's still going. Still got a little bit more. Oh, a lot of bit more. We could go rebuild this. We have 30. That'll be 11 for each. There we go. That should go for a little longer. This takes forever. 80 at 40 seconds. So we got a ton of iron that we can still do. And then let's go ahead and move all of these items down below. So they don't accidentally get processed. And from there, we may stop streaming for the night because I do need to go to bed. I have an interview in the morning that I do not want to be late for. I do not want to look like I am ragged or anything. Let's see, let's grab us some corn, chili peppers, some raspberries. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit. And we need to go put out the nether portal, now that I'm thinking about it. And flint and steel. There we go. So with that, we'll probably be done for the night. Made a lot of progress. I mean, we got our base, at least the bones of our base built. We still have a little bit more that we need the stone for, but we'll get to that soon. And then we also need to build the platform and the building for the steam production factory, and then hollow out our storage, which will be underneath there. But I think we should be good other than that. Hopefully we'll be able to stream tomorrow, as long as tomorrow isn't, you know, just a terrible day at work. So yeah, catch y'all later.